Now we are in Hampi. The Hemakuta group of temples is a cluster of ancient temples situated on the Hemakuta Hill in Hampi. The Hemakuta Hill is located in the southern side of the Hampi village, and the hilltop is dotted with a large number of temples. The temples on the Hemakuta Hill are among the oldest cluster of shrines in Hampi. The Hemakuta Hill as well as the group of temples situated on the hilltop are popular destinations for the tourists on the Hampi Trail. The Hemakuta Hill is sprinkled with ancient temples that belong to both pre-Vijayanagara as well as Vijayanagara periods. A large number of these temples dates back to 9th to 14th century and hence belong to the era before the Vijayanagara Empire was founded. The Hemakuta Hill can be described as a canvas of stones. In the ancient times the whole hill was fortified with tall stone walls. Traces of the ruined fortification can be seen even today. The top of the hill is a stretch of rocky sheet that is almost flat. All the temples dotting the face of the hill are hundreds of years old and represent a historical era of art and culture. Most of the Hemakuta group of temples are dedicated to Lord Shiva. According to local folklore, there is a mythological reason behind this. According to mythology, Lord Shiva performed penance on Hemakuta Hill before marrying a local girl named Pampa or Parvati. Lord Shiva was pleased with the dedication of the girl and consented to marry her. Due to this decision of Lord Shiva, it rained gold on the hill. Since gold is known as Hema in Sanskrit, this hill came to be known as Hemakuta. Another legend has it that Hemakuta Hill was also the place where Lord Shiva had burned Kama, the god of lust. Kama had helped Pampa to marry Shiva by distracting Shiva from his penance. This act of Kama angered Shiva and he killed Kama by emitting fire from his third eye. However, after Kama's wife Rati pleaded with Shiva for the life of her husband, Shiva relented. Shiva brought back Kama to life, but only in character and not as a physical being. As such, Hemakuta Hill came to be deeply associated with Lord Shiva, and many temples were built on the hill to worship Shiva. The architecture of the temples on the Hemakuta Hill is quite different from the typical Vijayanagara style of architecture found in many other temples in Hampi. The Hemakuta group of temples have a distinct style of their own. These temples are often mistaken for Jain temples due to their architecture, which is in some ways similar to that of the Jain temples. As such, they are sometimes mistakenly referred to as Jain temples. The Hemakuta group of temples are compact triple-chambered structures with pyramid-like roofs made from granite. Some of the temples located on the northern side of the hill are built in the Trikutachala style of architecture. In this style of architecture, 3 shrines are placed in perpendicular position to each other, face a common central hall. The temples have almost plain outer walls, except for the horizontal chain of floral motifs that provide some ornamentation to the walls. If you like this video, please like and subscribe my channel for more videos like this.